Hello everyone, welcome you all for the new lecture series Machine Learning with Python. So in this lecture series, we are going to see about the basics of machine learning and how we are using the Python language along with the machine learning process. So let me explain the simple topics and what are all the process taking place initially in the machine learning process. Let me explain what is the machine learning first. So we all know about the artificial intelligence, which is the very emerging technologies nowadays. So machine learning, it is a subset of intelligence that enables the computers to learn from the data and also make the predictions without being explicitly programmed. We can explain this statement by seeing this image. So in this image, there is an interaction between the human and the machine. The human can tell, I can learn everything automatically from the experience. So now the machine is also telling, yes, it is possible for me also because of machine learning algorithms. Next thing, we have to know how this ML, that is machine learning, works. First, we have to get the data. Next thing, we have to clean, prepare, and manipulate those data. So once the data is ready for the model, we have to train the model by using the data and also the past experiences. Once that model is trained, we have to test that model with the particular data, and then the testing is validated. We have to know what areas need to improve or the expected result is attained. Next, we have to know about the various applications of ML. In the ML, basically we know we are using it for the stock market prediction, then fraud detections, then we have email spams, self-driving cars also using traffic predictions, in speech recognitions, image recognitions, like that. We have various fields of ML applications. So we are explaining the steps of ML, which has the first step of collecting the data. Once the data are collected, we have to prepare those data. That is, we have to clean, manipulate, whatever the required process is there, we have to do it. So that is the preparing the data. Next thing, we have to choose the model, what type of predictions we are going to do it. Next, we have to train the model, test the model, and if there is any hyperparameter tuning is required, go through that. And finally, our prediction is the output. So those 7 steps will be explained in detail here. First one is data collections. So we are collecting the data. Here they have mentioned with the examples also. That is, we can collect the data in terms of images, text, numerical values, those things. And next thing we are going to deals with data pre-processing. Again, we can clean the data here, and if want, we can do the normalization as well as scaling here. Next, choose a model. Depends on our task. We have to choose the model, then train the model, test the model, that is the evaluate. Then if required, go for fine tuning, that is the hyperparameter tunings. Finally, we have the predictions, that is the output, what we are expected from the models. Next, we can see about the ML pipeline, how the process takes place and what next to the process. So machine learning, it is a fundamentals building upon the data, which serves as the foundations for training and testing the models. Now, data consists of inputs and outputs. Now, the model learns the patterns during the training process, and it will perform and it will develop the output based on the patterns. We can test the outputs, that is the trained models. And in order to make the predictions, we have to go for these steps. That is ML workflow, we have to know. Then data cleaning, if required, we have to go for feature scaling. Then data pre-processing in the Python also. This is the workflow simplified form. So we can say it as a ML life cycle. So it is a cycle process. So wherever we are stopping, the next step will be the followed by the previous step. So once we starts with the problem definitions, So depends on the problem, we have to collect the data. Once the data are collected, gathered, we have to clean the data. That is called as the pre-processing step. In the pre-processing, we have to do the uh, cleaning. Then if want, do the manipulations. Then if there is any outliers, remove those data. If you want to add any data, if you want to remove the NAND data, add some data, these things carried out in the data pre-processing. Then we have exploratory data analysis. Then we are going for feature scaling. Then we have to select the model. It depends on our function. Once the models are selected, train the model and test the model. If you want, do the parameter tuning, that is hyperparameter tuning. Once the model is evaluated, the model deployment is there, then model monitoring and maintenance. Again, it will be continuous. The cycle will be goes on. This is the basic workflow or basic life cycle, what the machine learning follows and how the process will takes place. I hope you have understand this. So with the continuation of this topic, we will meet in the next video. Thank you.